All right, so I'm going to show you how to create your own bucket and to start using object storage. So we'll go all the way up here to the hamburger menu. And we're going to go to object storage, and we're going to choose object storage. What we're going to do is create ourselves a bucket. And then we'll name the bucket whatever we want. And we'll go ahead and we can enable object versioning. We don't need to do that. You'll notice that we can use the Oracle managed keys to encrypt it, but by default it is encrypted. We can choose standard or archive. Archive is going to help us save more money if we choose that. We'll go ahead and create that bucket. And so now we can click into that bucket. And if we want to upload objects, we just have to click upload. So I'm just going to upload something from my desktop. So let's go upload ourselves an object. So we'll go to upload object. I happen to have an image of the Enterprise D that I want to upload, so I'll just place it there. I'm going to call that Enterprise D. We can see if there's a few other options here. So we can just change some metadata and response header. I'm just going to leave that all alone. We'll hit upload. And it uploaded. It was very fast. Okay. And so there's our object. And so on the left-hand side, we do have some other options such as metrics. So we can see bucket size and number of objects. We have pre-authenticated requests. So if objects are private and we want to give people access to it, I assume we could use that. There are work requests. Work requests is a feature of Management OS, so I'm not sure how that fits in. Lifecycle policies, you could create a rule probably to move it to archive. So imagine that you had a lot of files and you needed to move them into archive so that you could hold on to them for 7 years, but you wanted to move them to archive so that you're saving money. That's what you use a lifecycle policy for. Then there's a replication policy. Replication would be for backing up your data in another region. So if this region, for whatever reason, suffered a disaster, you would lose your data. But if you replicated it into another region, you wouldn't have that issue there. Then we have retention rules. This sounds like that you can decide whether to delete files over time, so by time-bound or indefinite. So it says object delete modification is prevented from the retention during periods. So you can say you're not allowed to delete a file for this period of time. So imagine that you have accounting files you have to hold on for 7 years. You could say hold on to these for 7 years. Or you could say indefinite, never delete these files. So hopefully that gives you an idea of object storage. I'm going to go ahead here and delete this object. But that's as simple as it is. So there we go.